Hi Libra, welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Oystress. I'm so happy you're here. If you're new, thank you for joining. I do hope you plan to get cozy and stay a while because I would love to have you. Today is Friday. It is August 22nd and presently 6:47 p.m. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm sort of doing this thing right now because the Oystress has had its birthday / 1 year anniversary as of July 18th. So shout out to us. So as a treat, I'm doing every single zodiac sign and doing like a temperature check and energy read just to give you guys a little gift there. And then we'll proceed into, messages that come through as necessary in regards to energy shifts, new cycles, urgencies you need to be aware of, things of that sort. So we're gonna pray. I'm gonna go over the channeled messages that I have for you via meditation, and then we're gonna pop into it. 1 second, I just hit this bug on my desk and that's gross, and I'm not about to do editing, so give me 1 minute. Okay. Also, as we all know, energy is like always very relevant. So I do feel like some of you guys have like a pest within your midst that you kind of need to get rid of. Okay. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be with Libra. I pray that you continue to cover both of us at this time, that we connect within Libra's energy so that we can relay the messages for their highest good, their health, their healing, and movement forward. May they feel comfortable, safe, alert, and understanding of the messages that they are receiving, allowing what it is that they need at this time to fully fill them in every way in which they need, now and always. In Jesus' name, amen. Okie dokie. Let's see. Okay. Overall, I'm getting an energy of you guys needing to honor your truth. There's a lot of moving parts that are happening within your energy right now. Some you may be aware of, some you may not be aware of. Again, I'm reading for all Leos, so take what resonates with you and leave what is not your message. Okay. The name Becky or Betty could be significant or mean something to you. There's something about an energy of acting. Like I'm seeing a girl who turns on a baby voice when she wants something or to get out of something or something like that. It's kind of that vibe of when a girl's on the phone and she's with her friends and she's in her normal voice and then all of a sudden her voice changes when she's talking to a guy. I'm getting that, but in a way of like somebody trying to get their way. Something about a birthday could have been significant that has passed or coming up. I was hearing liar, liar. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Cancer, or some of those signs are significant to you. Something is heating up. This past Monday could be significant. Go back to your notes, voice recordings, pictures, things of that sort, and see if anything like rings a bell in regards to this reading specifically. I do see some of you guys making career advancements, so that's really, really good. These places could mean something to you or be significant. Mexico, London, Las Vegas. And then within regards to Las Vegas, I was seeing the Cosmopolitan Hotel. For some of you, there's an energy of somebody always wanting something from you. And I do see you guys getting pretty agitated about that, but not really saying anything. So it's like a bubbling up energy, like in your mind or outwardly, you could scream, but you kind of just don't really let your emotions fully out in that regard. But it definitely gets on your nerves. Somebody always wants something from you. Many of you guys are challenging stereotypes, which is always awesome. Some of you guys might be feeling alone right now. I see the Hermit card, so you might just be in your room a lot, or when you're in your room, I see this. I'm seeing a vision right now of somebody being in their room, laying on the bed, just looking at the ceiling, kind of just like in their thoughts. And I do feel like if this is you, it's sort of you, even if you were in a room with people, or even if you were with someone specifically or a friend, you still kind of feel like that alone energy. Monday could also be significant in regards to that energy for some of you. Doesn't have to be, could just be in general. For some of you, there's a want to start a chapter 2 with something. So it would be something that was already existing in your life that was going one way, and now like you want to restart something, or have another beginning or a fresh start in some capacity in whatever way that means for you. And whatever this is, I do see it's something that's like a dream for you. Like you wish that you could have another chapter with this. You wish that you could start over something like that. And then I'm also getting energy about a surprise message coming in. I see this as you guys sending a surprise message, like a text message to somebody who may not be expecting it. Maybe you're not even expecting that you're going to end up sending someone a message, but I was seeing like, woohoo! Like when the bird comes out of the clock. So something about timing within regards to when this message is sent is very specific. Maybe it's like you feel like you need to wait for the right time to say something. But definitely something about timing and a surprise message coming in. I'm hearing on your behalf. The rest of these messages all coincide together, and I don't know what this is about, but you will know if this is for you. I was seeing spaghetti, so spaghetti is significant, and then also I was hearing messy, like there's something that is a messy situation or that was made messy. Then I was hearing that liar energy. Then I was hearing losing all trust. And then something is coming back to bite you in the ass. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You don't have to be, but Scorpio energy is all about like something coming back up. So whatever, I'm hearing something wasn't closed or something wasn't closed properly. So there's something that's like re-emerging here. And then if this is for you guys, go ahead and check out in the playlist of mine of the collective readings and go to the reading that is called The Brick House Made of Sand. Something that seems to be on stable ground right now is slowly starting to diminish because it's not built on a truthful foundation here. And then the last message here, I was getting heavy energy around September 28th. This coming September 28th, which is Libra season. It will be your season. So there's justice coming in Libra season surrounding that energy, and I'm hearing shit hits the fan. I have no idea what that's about, but if that's your message, I'm hearing tread lightly, I guess, but also just going back to like honor your truth, which is the basis of this message in general. So again, take what's yours, leave what is not yours. Let's tap in. Ooh. We're starting off with Thief at the bottom of the deck. Something about gambling is significant too. If this isn't you actually gambling, this is like sort of a vibe of gambling or taking a chance with something that, you know, maybe you shouldn't have taken a chance on, or maybe you didn't even really want to, but you kind of did it anyway, or you did want to, but you did it anyway, and now it's like you're stuck with what you have. I'm seeing this, like it kind of just is what it is now. It's like out of my hands. It has to do with a relationship though, for sure. Thief here in the Lovers. Interesting. I feel like that's that last energy I was pulling up. But let's see, overall, shuffling for Libra. Family room is out here. I see you guys having a new beginning, making a lot of money as well and going down a different path. I do see like something in the back of somebody's mind, like that's always there. Like there's either a thought that's always in someone's mind, or a person that's always in someone's mind, or a memory that's always in someone's mind, but there's something that's like always sitting right here. Shuffling for Libra. And gift. I'm hearing what? I'm hearing all roads lead back to you. Okay, so we're gonna get into this and then see also like what else comes out. I don't know if this is gonna be the full read, but there is something that's coming up about like something unjust happening, something that's like also like private in a family room. Like you wouldn't really know what's taking place here unless you were a part of this home or unless you were sitting in on these meetings. Like the family room card is talking about like private meetings, private conversations, what happens in this room stays in this room. I'm seeing text messages. I'm seeing something like that. I'm also seeing something about like a persona flip, like someone showing themselves in one capacity, but really moving in another. Like I'm seeing this wealthy man as someone who is a wealthy man. Like you look, you know, buttoned up, like taken care of, but I like don't, there's something that's like not believable about this too. Weird. Let's clarify. Yeah, there's something that's like on its way. How do I explain this? So it's like making its way to you or making its way to this situation to like clear something out. Shuffling for Libra to confirm. This could be you or it could be somebody you're dealing with. It could be towards you. Yeah. I just see like an energy of something weighing someone down. Like it looks like this, like everything is all, I'm hearing Gucci and gold, but really behind him is like, I'm carrying all this stuff that like I need to actually put down. It's like, obscuring my vision here. I'm not really able to see what direction I'm going in. If the direction that I'm going in is like helpful for me, something that's just very challenging here, but I feel like it's very private too. Like going back to that alone energy and like looking up, it's like wanting to take an action to do something, but not actually doing something, weighing your options, trying to figure out when to do it. That goes back to that bird energy popping out, delivering a message, but trying to figure out the right timing. I'm hearing pay attention. It's giving me a vibe of like running a street light or a stop sign because you're not paying attention enough. You're just like on go. Yeah. So weird. And that energy is like leaving you actually outside in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Or if this wasn't you, it's someone who did this to you or a job, a person, however it happened, but like whatever it was that the energy is in terms of the action taking place, the desire behind the action that took place, there is a level of like a judgment call being made. Like that situation spiritually is being looked at and evaluated. I'm getting that shit hits the fan energy for September 28th is that. Yeah. It's like closing that cycle and starting something new. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. That's karma. I'm hearing karma at its finest. It's not like to scare anyone. Like if you're, you know what I mean? If you're moving the right way, you don't have anything to worry about. If this was something where if something was unjust to you in a situation, all of that is being handled. Like we never, ever, ever go after revenge, guys. You know what I mean? Like you allow God, you allow spirit to take care of what needs to be handled in the way that it needs to. You always just needs to show up the right way, be honest, be real about yourself, going back to like the energy of this reading of honoring your truth, whatever that is, whether you haven't been doing that, of getting on the right path to do that so you can change your circumstances. And then if you have been doing that, you can remain on that path and honor that so that what's just for you and this new cycle energy and this karma that's coming in is exactly what it is that you've been waiting for. So it just depends. Anything else here? I'm seeing a home be flipped upside down. This would have already happened, and I'm seeing that sort of be a memory that's just staying in someone's mind. I don't know what that's about. And when I say home, like it could be your home specifically, like maybe I pray not, someone like could have lost a house, or just maybe the way that things were in a home no longer were. Any last message here? We're gonna move on, because I know this portion isn't for everyone. Yeah, but Page of Swords and the Lovers, it's like there hasn't been communication, but there will be. Or again, there's a desire to, and the desire is because you're being pushed to for some reason. The Lovers, 10 of Pentacles, the Hierophant is in the Death card. Yeah, it's like your guide specifically giving you this message of a decision. The Lovers card is all about a decision. It could have also been about a relationship, but it's like within that, there was a building here. There's a lot of history behind it, whatever it is. And it has to do with your home, what you've built here. What the beliefs are within this home, you know what I mean? And all of that coming to an end. There's definitely going to be a conversation had about this. And there's something about that pest energy popping up, like somebody that's in your orbit right now that you need to like do away with. I'm hearing problematic. Wow, 5 of Swords. It's like manipulative energy, like self-sabotage energy. I'm seeing someone like crying, but then like, sorry, this isn't funny, but I don't know if you guys have seen that video on TikTok where like people are like crying, and it's like when your plans with your friends get canceled, and it's like, and it's like they're crying, but then like after they're crying for pretend, it's like they're actually sticking their tongue out, like, ha ha, joke's on you. Or made you believe me. Ew. Which reminds me of that meditation message that I got, which was somebody like talking in a baby voice or some shit like that. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, I do see like that being made even in the way that it needs to, being leveled out, and like a movement forward there in whatever way that needs to happen. So let's move on. Okay, 10 of Cups. Separate message here. I feel like there is someone who you guys know. I don't know if you're actually connected to this person right now or not. Let's see. But I do feel like there's someone who you guys, that sabotage energy is still coming up. That's so weird. But I do feel like there's someone who you guys know who like the level of loyalty, the level of love that's like within a dynamic is so honest. Like you see the dog and it's like dogs represent loyalty, purity, what's real, always have your back, I'm always here for you. And then this card in this deck, 10 of Cups, is not, excuse my nail, it's not only 10 of Cups, but it talks about like if you were on a deserted island and all we had was each other, like I know we would be okay, I know we would survive, that's all that I need sort of vibe. Cute. Oh. It feels like it's going back to the last message. Honestly, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It feels like you're in two different worlds at one time. There's something about defeat. There's something about keeping your cards close to your chest. I don't know. Shuffling for Libra, I mean, I do, but like, it's like some weird underlying hidden stuff going on. Other messages for Libra, because I was trying to move on. Like, y'all saw me, I'm trying to move on. And you're not, it's going back to that man who's like in a position who's like, it seemingly is all going well, right? Like on paper, everything you check, it checks all the boxes. It looks good, it smells good, you know what I mean? Like everybody else would want it. It also is actually even what I would want, but now that you have it, you're not happy. Or there's like this level of like trying to still look forward towards something else, that daydreaming energy, dreaming about something. 5 of Pentacles is always about being left out in the cold, right? That's already popped up in your reading. But in this one, you're in the crib. You're not outside, you're inside. But even you being inside, it's like being dissatisfied because you're in your emotions internally about what it is that you're feeling. It's like there's a lamp that's in front of you, which is like a light to guide and lead you, but you can't even see it because it's like your mind is congested or something. It's like really needing, I'm hearing sit with your thoughts. Like you really need to think, not only sit with them, but when they're coming through, like, what is it that yourself is trying to tell you in regards to like making plans to move forward? Because I just see y'all, wow, 7 of Swords. With this energy of wanting to move forward, wanting to do something, but like, I don't know if you're hiding it in a way of like other people don't know, or you're keeping it from someone, or it's sort of just like not something you're really talking about. Either way, it exists. Yeah, I'm hearing bad judgment call. Like you made a decision, but that wasn't really a good decision. Wow. It's like being like, this is like, this reminds me of like being mesmerized by a snake. See how his back is turned? You can't even see him. There's a level of distraction, and then there's a snake that's here, but like the snake that is in front of you is the thing that has your attention. That is reminding me of the Pest card that was on, I mean, not the Pest card, the Pest that was on my table that I killed on camera, which was crazy. Nothing happens by mistake, especially when we're in the energy of reading. So, yeah, y'all. I'm trying to move away from this, but it just keeps coming up. Some sort of betrayal and really bad, like, it was like, it's like having an idea and just acting on it. Like, not even thinking about it, just being like, fuck it, excuse me, but just being in that sort of energy, and then the consequences of that happening. I don't know what this is, you guys. Anything else? Is there anything that we can do to like help? What does Libra need to see about this? What does Libra need to see about this? I'm hearing retrace your steps. So that's kind of just giving me a vibe of pay attention to what happened that led up to this point. That will also bring a level of solve for you. That might also help you fill in the holes of what needs to be taking place now in order for you to be in a better space. There's definitely something you need to work on. Let's see. Hold on. Boy, the Magician card as a dark attribute, the Eight of Wands as a dark attribute, and then the Five of Pentacles again as a dark attribute. Before it was technically a light attribute. Like, it's not as bad because you are in the house. You're not locked outside in the cold, but you just still can't see straight. Now it's showing that you are outside in the cold. Whatever this is, going back to you needing to work on, retracing your steps and understanding how you got to where you are now, filling in those holes and really seeing, paying attention to what it is that took place. Until that happens, whatever it is that you want to manifest and move forward, even that conversation that needs to be had, it's not going to be done correctly, or it won't be successful and will keep you out in the cold until you really work on whatever it is that like spirit is making you pay attention to. That's why it's stuck in your mind in the way that it is. Magician, it's like your back is turned. It should be this way, like open spirit, you know what I mean? Clear and concise, allowing all of this fruitfulness to come in, but it's the darker side. So it's like looking forward to that, but you don't even have the willpower right now to do so. And we can only not manifest in a proper capacity when we're not in a healthy space. You can't manifest and desire and then be able to think you can take action that'll be successful if it's coming from a place of, you know, self-sabotage, of insecurity, of disbelief. Like, you can pretend to believe in something all day, but if you pretend to, it's like going on an audition and being like, I can sing, I'm a singer, da 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 da, and then going on the audition and you've been telling yourself like, I suck and I can't do this and this never works out for me, da 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 da, but thinking you'll show up in the audition and like be perfectly fine. But that's not how it works. Our mind is the most powerful. So if you can't have this under control and the way that you filter your thoughts, and then how you know, decide what needs to be listed as priority, what isn't as important, what isn't a good decision versus is a good decision, and things of that sort, then it makes it harder for you to physically act in a way in which you can carry out those promises in whatever way that is. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, Hangman. That's that. We got that message. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm hearing good money. Hold on. Oh. All right. The temperature in something is definitely heating up though. Like, if things were chill before and like it wasn't, like if this was something that was kind of just lingering before, I feel like it's getting more and more intense for whatever reason. Some of you may feel like someone has their back towards you, where there was hurt in this situation. And again, this is that same needing to move forward. Let's move on. It's really hot. I'm literally sweating right now, like out of nowhere. That's why I was saying, just so y'all know, it's heating up for real. Any last message for Libra? Okay, resolve. Nine of Swords in reverse. So if, you know, that's like being out of a place of being extremely stressed, being almost depressed in a way, really sad, really down, very negative thoughts. Let me see. Queen of Cups again, definitely dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Whoever it is, they have a lot of pull on your heart space. But you're being guided. You're definitely being guided right now. So didn't I say something about like pay attention? Yeah, pay attention. Pay attention. Everything that's happening right now is taking shape on purpose for a very specific reason. Pay attention to the little details. You could be seeing like a name pop up more often than not, something like that. Here's that Page of Swords again. That communication coming up. Woo! Tower. Yo. Big, big energy. I just see something being planned or thought about. No action being taken. But it's the focus. And there is a lot of love here and a lot of introspection in regards to whatever this is. Shuffling for Libra. Yeah. It's about you making some sort of move to end some sort of cycle and go into a new one. It's like getting from point A to point B. You're the emperor that's on this bridge, male or female. Getting from here to here, you have full reign of how that's gonna happen because you can see everything. Everything that you need to see is right in front of you in order for you to get into this new cycle, open a brand new door, change everything that is happening for you right now in the way that you want it to by putting an end to things that you are pretending to be blind to. It's like get out of the Eight of Swords of, I don't see it, so I can't do anything. You fully see it, so you have to do something. Like you have to bring some sort of balance or like peace to a situation. You need peace within a situation. And I'm also getting like, I'm hearing this, Atlanta could be significant, but I'm hearing this line from one of my favorite movies, ATL, and she says, all that damn crying don't mean a damn thing to me. Y'all wasn't crying when you was out there buying Louis Vuitton and stealing. So it's this energy, because I split the deck with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, no matter what it is that you look like, what you're buying, how you try to dress it up, whatever it is that you're trying to, you know, fill those pockets to make you feel better, unless you're actually doing it with the right level of healing and thinking about, well, what is it that's bothering me? How can I, you know, soothe this? Where did this come from? Am I okay with it? Answering the right questions that sort of give you a scope or landscape as to, one, why you're here, what it makes you feel like, and what's soothing for you in that way to heal that. Until you do those things, it's like you could buy a Maybach tonight and tomorrow you're gonna be like, well, what else? And I feel like there's this light, like I'm kind of like laughing. I'm not like obviously laughing at y'all. The lovers here though, it either has to do with a relationship or a major choice and a risk, a leap. Trusting your faith in doing something, trusting yourself in doing something. I'm also hearing that you have to do that more. But I do feel like this is something that you guys have been in. So I don't feel like it's like something that's brand new, it's fresh. I'm seeing a Band-Aid be ripped off. I'm just seeing like, it's something that you've already been in. And so it's not fresh to the point of it being agonizing in that way, so much as like, we've been here for a minute. So like, what can we do to change either our behavior, our direction, our thinking? You know what I mean? It's different for everyone. If it's not a person, maybe it's a habit that you've picked up and it's like something that has sort of distorted your decisions and the way that you view yourself. If it's not that, it could be even you going somewhere and moving somewhere different. And now where you are, you feel like you're a different person, and sort of that atmosphere is a little bit more dictative of who you're showing up as. Whatever it is for you, definitely pay attention to it. Because your guides are trying to shift things for you in the right way. And this all just goes back to you living in your truth or honoring your truth. You have the Page of Swords again. Either y'all are waiting to say something, hoping to say something. I'm saying hope. I'm hearing hoping, wanting, wishing, or some message is coming towards you and you are outside of this right now. Like you're separated from whatever this is. Any last message for Libra? Any last message for Libra? I'm literally so high, y'all. No. Ooh, it just is like you're you're out of your element though. In a certain way, because this isn't really your energy. 3 of Swords here, which is like heavy heartbreak, King of Wands, and then 6 of Cups, which is about memories, things that feel good. King of Wands is all about action you're taking. It could always be somebody who like dresses really nice, who's all about their business, who moves quickly, who's sort of like a fan favorite sort of vibe. King of Wands is like he looks good, he smells good. He really takes action and he's about, you know, going after what it is that he wants. There's something about a heartbreak happening, right? A breakup happening. It could be it could literally be a breakup, or a heartbreak energy that happened due to action that was taken in a past situation. I cannot get past that. Yeah, and that pest energy keeps coming up too. I don't know. It's like being far away from something that you want to be close to and you know what that thing is, but there's something that's preventing that. That is the focus and that needs to be focused on. So I'm sending you guys a lot of love. I hope that was very helpful. I will see you whenever we pop back on here next. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I'm sending you my best. See y'all later, Libra.